Hi, everybody. Okay, this is Rob, and this is your class for week number 5 of Ego Communication for Monday, October 26th, and Wednesday for October 28th. Okay, if you are taking these two classes, you can use these videos. So let's go ahead and get started. So this is what you need to do. Number 1, you're going to watch the video, which you're doing right now. Good job. Number 2, read the PDF. After you read the PDF and watch the video, please do the assignment. And then number 4, please submit the assignment through the HUS Moodle. Remember, you can put a voice file on the Moodle, you can put a video link on the Moodle, but don't put an actual video on the Moodle because it will be slow. Okay, and of course, ask your teacher if you need any help. Let's get started. First, what do you say when you don't have anything to say? We've done this 3 times. Let's do this very quickly. Please repeat. I don't know. I haven't thought about it. I don't know. I haven't decided. I don't know. Nothing comes to mind. I don't know. I can't think of anything. Himitsu, it's a secret. And kotai shitakunai, I'd rather not say. Good, okay, well done. Now, let's talk about family very quickly. I think I could do this with a pen, okay? Let's talk about family. How do you say son in Japanese? Answer is musuko. How do you say daughter in Japanese? The answer is musume. Good. How do you say nephew in Japanese? Oi. How do you say niece in Japanese? Mei. How do you say husband in Japanese? So that would be shujin, oto. That would be E, A, B, C, D, E. How do you say wife in Japanese? That would be okusan, tsuma. Very good. How do you say brother in Japanese? Ototo, onisan. Very good. Brother, G. How do you say sister in Japanese? Imoto, onesan. Very good. How do you say brother-in-law in Japanese? Please remember, in-law means gili, kekondakura. How do you say brother in Japanese? Gili no kyodai or gili no ototo. Very good. I. How do you say sister-in-law? Remember, in-law, gili. How do you say sister-in-law in Japanese? Gili no shimai. Very good. How do you say father in Japanese? Tosan, chichi. Good. How do you say mother in Japanese? Okasan, haha. Very good. How do you say father-in-law in Japanese? Remember, in-law. Keikonshiki, soshite gili. How do you say father-in-law in Japanese? Gili no chichi. Good. How do you say mother-in-law in Japanese? That's right, gili no haha, N. How do you say uncle in Japanese? Oji-san. How do you say aunt or aunt in Japanese? Oba-san. Very good. How do you say cousin? Boy or girl, either is okay. How do you say cousin in Japanese? Okay, itoko. Very good, itoko. How do you say grandfather in Japanese? How do you say grandfather in Japanese? That would be oji-san. Very good. Okay, oji-san, grandfather. And last S, grandmother, is oba-san. Very good. Okay, that's family. Ikai, kurikai shite kudasai. Son, daughter, nephew, niece, husband, wife, brother, sister, brother-in-law, sister-in-law, father, mother, father-in-law, mother-in-law, uncle, aunt, cousin, grandfather, grandmother. Okay, good job. Okay, Fukshu part 2. Okay, so all of these phrases, okay? Let's read these together. Kurikaishite kudasai. Kurikaishite kudasai. Are you married? Yes, I am. No, I'm single. No, but I have a partner. No, I'm divorced. Do you have any children? Yes, I have a son. Yes, I have 2 sons. Yes, I have a daughter. Yes, I have 2 daughters. How old is he? My son is 15 years old. How old is she? My daughter is 15 years old. How old are they? My children are 13 and 17 years old. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Yes, I have a brother. Yes, I have a sister. Yes, I have 2 brothers. Yes, I have 2 sisters. Oh, there should be an S right here. There should be 2 sisters right here. Should be 2 sisters, S right there. Okay. No, I don't. I'm an only child. Dozo? No, I don't. I am an only child. Okay, good. Very good. Next, let's come over here. Okay. And please remember very quickly, if you've got the little stars like this right here, whoops, sorry. Okay. Please remember, if you've got the little stars like this, the questions might be rude. So make sure that it's okay. Kuki yonde kudasai. Please read the air. Okay. Next one. Okay. Kurikaishite kudasai. Does your brother look like you? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Does your sister look like you? Yes, she does. No, she doesn't. Do you get along with your brothers and sisters? Yes, we do. We both like sports. Yes, we do. We both like to cook. Or amai, not so well. Good. Do you live with your parents? Yes, I do. No, I live in an apartment. Do you want to live with your parents after you get married? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Okay. Do you look more like your father or mother? I'm sorry. Do you look more like your mother or father? I look more like my father. We are both big. I look more like my father. We both are big. We are both big. We both are big. Don't you dim way. Okay. I look more like my mother. We both have brown hair. Dozo. Okay. Now let's go to this part right here. Okay. So physical descriptions. Let's talk about these really quickly. Kurikaishite kudasai. I am tall. Dozo. I am short. I am average height. I am skinny. I am slim. I am muscular. I am big. I am fat. I am overweight. Please remember, big, okay, big is probably maru. Fat, bots, especially for women. Overweight, sankaku. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. Be careful. Next, I am bald. Dozo. Please remember, koi kao kawara totimo taisetsu. Okay, he is bald. Amari waru kunai. Ha! He is bald. That's bad. Okay. Next, kimpatsu kami ga aru. I have blonde hair. Dozo. I have brown hair. I have black hair. I have red hair. I have auburn hair. Auburn hair only for women, okay? I have gray hair. I have white hair. I have wavy hair. I have straight hair. I have curly hair. I have short hair. I have a ponytail. I have blue eyes. I have green eyes. I have brown eyes. I have a mustache. I have a beard. Good, okay, thank you. Now, we're going to talk about sports. Oh, I just shot myself in the foot. Now we're going to talk about sports, okay? So you have rugby, lacrosse, swimming, fishing, football, boxing, tennis, basketball, skiing, karate, soccer, softball, volleyball, ice hockey, badminton, table tennis. Sometimes people say ping pong, ice skating, curling, golf, baseball. Do we have two baseballs? Nope, just baseball. Good. Baseball. Okay, with softball, baseball, judo, aikido, archery, Japanese archery, kudo, okay, kendo, cycling, dancing, and wrestling, okay? So now, when do you say play? When do you say do? When do you say go? Okay, when do you do that? When do you say play? When do you say do? When do you say go? So I'm going to give you right now about 45 seconds, okay? I'm going to give you about 45 seconds, and I want you to think, is it play lacrosse, go lacrosse, or do lacrosse? Which is it? So, I give you 45 seconds right now. Okay, let's go ahead and start right now. Take a look. Okay. So everybody, I play rugby. Dozo. I play lacrosse. I swim. I go swimming. I fish. I go fishing. I play football. Okay, I play football. I box. I do boxing. I play tennis. I play basketball. I ski. I go skiing. I do karate. I play soccer. I play softball. I play volleyball. I play ice hockey. I play badminton. I play table tennis. I skate. I go skating. I curl. I do curling. I play golf. I play baseball. I do judo. I do aikido. I do Japanese archery. I do kendo. I cycle. I go cycling. I dance. I go dancing. I wrestle. Okay, good. Those are the sports. Okay, good. Those are sports you play. Now, these are the questions we're going to practice. Okay, question number 1. Okay, nanka sports wa shimasu ka? Do you play any sports? Dozo. Okay. Next, number 2. What sports do you follow or watch? Nando sports mimasu ka? Okay, or nando sports, yeah, itsumo miru. Okay. Number 3, what's your favorite sport? Dozo. Ichiban ski no sports wa nani? Good. Are you a good skier? Dozo. Okay. Are you good at skiing? Dozo. Watashi no osusume. Are you good at nantaka sports wa hogai? Moto kantan. Are you good at fishing? Are you good at kendo? Are you good at basketball? That's easier, okay? Now, let's take a look at box A very quickly, okay? Senshu watashi tachi wa hanashi shimashita. Okay, American people, Japanese people. America jin nandemo dekiru to omoimasu, okay? Kore wa daitai onaji, okay? Onaji no bunka, okay? I'm pretty good means tada dekiru, keiko jozu, pro de wa nai. Tatoeba, Rob, are you good at drawing? Are you good at drawing? Yeah, I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Am I professional? No, but I'm pretty good. Okay, sono kanji. Okay, so Nissan kai dake shimashita, or saisho kurikai shite kudasai. I'm pretty good. Dozo. Good. Okay, Nissan kai dake shimashita. I've only played a few times. Dozo. I've only skied a few times. Dozo. Good. Amari jozu janai. I'm not so good. Dozo. And then hajimete bakari. I'm just a beginner. Dozo. Okay, next. When did you start skiing? Dozo. So itsu kara ski shimashita, okay? Itsu kara ski hajimemashita. Now, this is very important. You can say nanka getsumae 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 6 years ago, or you could say in high school, in college, when I was 13, when I was a young child. They're all okay. So takusan kotae daijoubu. Okay, doishite suki desu ka? Why do you like it? Dozo. Okay, so tatoeba, monosugoku omoshiroi. Kurikai shite kudasai. It's fascinating. Dozo. Okay. Doki doki suru. It's exciting. Dozo. I undo dakara. It's good exercise. Dozo. Now, doishite ski janai, okay? Doishite ski janai. Tatoeba tsumarenai dakara. Taikutsu dakara. It's boring. Dozo. Okay. Osoi dakara. It's too slow. Okay. Kikensugi. It's too dangerous. And then boroku bakari, boroku kawaii. It's too violent. Dozo. Okay. So, number 7, kurikai shite kudasai. What's a sport that you don't like? Dozo ski janai sports wa nani? Why? Doishite? Why? Dozo. Okay. And then saigo, doko de shimasu ka? Where do you usually ski? Dozo. Very good. Okay, Rob, you answer the questions. Okay, Rob, do you play any sports? Now, no, I don't play any sports. Okay. Okay, number 2, what sports do you follow or watch? I follow baseball. I like the Nippon Ham Fighters. I follow judo. And I follow American football. Number 4, are you a good, or number 3, what's your favorite sport? 3, judo, American football, and maybe baseball. Number 4, are you a good football player? I'm pretty good. Are you good at judo? So-so, I'm pretty good, so-so, okay. Okay, number 5, when did you start doing judo? Maybe 20 years ago? 20 years ago, I really liked it. Why do you like it? Judo. Okay, judo, it's fascinating, it's exciting, it's good exercise, it's good culture. Buka, it's good culture. And I make many friends. Number 7, what's a sport that you don't like? Golf. Why? It's too slow. Slow. Good. Number 8, where do you usually where do you usually do judo? I used to do judo in Tomakamai at Sogo Taikukan. Okay, so just like that. Great. Okay, next. Okay. Okay, this question, where do you usually ski? Did that. How often do you ski? Dozo. Dono gurai ski na koto shimasu ka? How often do you ski? Okay, now, itsumo, okay, si, tatoeba si, hontou ni skoshi skoshi dake, hardly ever. Dozo. Good. Shu ikai, once a week. Dozo. Ikai gets ikai, once a month. Dozo. Ichinen ikai, once a year. Okay, once is okay or one time. Next. Shu nikai, twice a week. Ski nikai, twice a month. Nen nikai, twice a year. Okay, and then 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and so on. Okay, great. Okay, so also, how often do you ski? Always, sometimes, never. Always, itsumo. Sometimes, tokidoki. Okay, never, zenzen shinai. Okay, so Rob, how often do you judo? Okay. Okay, how often do you do judo? I used to always do judo, maybe 3 times a week. Okay, good. Number 10, how often do you exercise? I'd say 3 times, always. I always exercise, maybe 4 or 5 times a week. Okay, good. Number 11, are you in good shape? Okay, D, are you in good shape? Karada wa dou desu ka? Okay, I'm in pretty good shape. Kekko genki desu. I'm in fair shape. Mama betsu ni. I'm out of shape. Okay, boro boro. Okay, so kurikaeshite kudasai. I'm in pretty good shape. Dozo. I'm in fair shape. Dozo. I'm out of shape. Dozo. Good. Okay, good. So, Rob, are you in good shape? So. I'm overweight. I'm big. I'm overweight, but I do exercise a lot. I have a lot of stamina. Okay. Okay. Number 12. Were you on any sports teams at school? Okay. Dozo. Were you on any sports teams at school? Dozo. So, Rob, were you on any sports teams at school? Yes, track and American football. Okay. Number 13, who do you think is the best athlete in Japan? Okay. 日本の一番スポーツ選手誰と思いますか？一番上手スポーツ選手誰と思いますか? Who do you think is the best athlete in Japan? Good. And Rob, who do you think is the best athlete in Japan? I think right now maybe Makoto Kiryu, the 100-meter sprinter. I think he's the best athlete in Japan. It's like Q10 Qbyo. Yeah. Okay. Number 14. Do you have a sports hero, Dozo? Okay. So sports no tame ni sonkei suru na hito. Okay. Rob, do you have a sports hero? Yes. I would say my sports hero would be American football player Roger Staubach. Okay. He played football for the Dallas Cowboys. He's my hero. He's a good player and a good person. Okay. Number 15. Which sport do you think is the most expensive? Dozo. Good. So ichiban takai no expensive. Which sport do you think is the cheapest? Ichiban yasui. Which sport do you think is the most, I'm sorry, which sport do you think is the cheapest? Dozo? So, which sport do you think is the most dangerous? Ichiban kiken no sport wa. Good. Okay. So, Rob, anata no kotai. Which sport do you think is the most expensive? Ice hockey. Have to buy skates, stick, many things like this. Okay. Which sport do you think is the cheapest? Maybe track, likujo, or jogging? Okay. Maybe jogging, you just need shoes. Yoga, just need a map. Just need a mat. Okay. Which sport do you think is the most dangerous? I would say American football. Head-to-head shots, lots of brain damage. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, great. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, now this is what I want you to do for your assignment. Okay, now this is what I want you to do for your assignment. For your assignment, what I want you to do first is this. You've got 15 questions, okay? You've got, what I want you to do first is please tell me about these sports, okay? Tell me, what sports or hobbies do you play? Please tell me 5. For example, my answer, I swim, I played football, I do judo, I go cycling, and what else? I do karate, okay? Tell me 5 that you do, okay? Then, next thing I want you to do, please answer these questions. Please answer these questions. There are 15 questions. Please answer the questions on a voice file or a video. So this would be mine, okay? So first part number 1, okay, 5 sports, okay. Let's see, I go swimming, I go fishing, I play football, I play badminton, I do judo, and I go cycling. There's 6, okay? Next, do you play any sports? Now, no. What sports did you follow, or what sports do you follow or watch? Baseball, I like the Nippon Ham Fighters, and American football and judo. What's your favorite sport? American football, judo, and baseball. Are you good at football? I'm pretty good. When did you start playing football? When I was in high school. Okay. Why do you like football? It's exciting and it's fascinating. What's a sport you don't like and why? I don't like golf. It's too slow. Maybe playing is fun, but watching is too slow. Where do you usually play football? In the high school sports ground. Okay. Next one. Okay. Where do you usually, do that one. Number 9, how often did you play football? Every day, always. We played every day. How often do you exercise? Always. I exercise maybe 5 days a week. Are you in good shape? I'm in pretty good shape. I'm in fair shape. So. Were you on any sports teams at school? Yes, I was on the football team and the track team. Track is Likujo. Who do you think is the best athlete in Japan? I think that, I said Kiryu Makoto. I also think that Ichiro Suzuki was the best athlete. Really good player, very, very good. Do you have a sports hero? Yes, my Japanese sports hero is Yamashita Yasuhiro, judo champion 9 times in a row. And what sport do you think is the most expensive? I think ice hockey, very expensive. Rink time, skates, et cetera, et cetera. What sport do you think is the cheapest? I would say yoga, all you need is a mat, or walking, just shoes. What sport do you think is the most dangerous? Probably American football, head-to-head shots. So you may do either a voice file or a video. Please send it to Moodle, okay? So you may submit either a voice file or a video. If you make an audio file, please submit it through Moodle, the assignment module down here, recording week number 5. If you make a video, please submit it by posting the URL to the Moodle. Don't put the video on Moodle. Please put the link. please put the video link on Moodle. Make sure that you put your student name and number for like this, okay? Student number and name, okay? Okay, your assignment is due 24 hours after the end of this class, okay? Great, thank you very much. If you have any questions, please contact us. See you later. Good job. Now go to the Moodle and do the assignment. See you next week. Bye-bye.